listener, y'all, yes, I'm talking to you. Now I've got that your attention. Basically, I have thought that I've come to this decision of hopefully spreading just some words of encouragement here and there of some everyday topics that we take for granted, of some of the topics that we may go through in our life if we're not valuing ourselves, for a key example, or that we just don't know our worth or whatever else. So I'm sharing you all on a journey on my Beauty from Ashes channel as of now, right now. You definitely will continue to feel worthless, hopeless though, however, and all the other words ending in the words less, unless you decide to make that change and choice on yourself about basically you're the one that wants to be worth more than these less words. If you continue to see yourself in the eyes or at the eyes of those other people around you that doesn't know your value or self-worth, including yourself, as we know, our own selves are our own worst enemy. Basically, you know, we know that sometimes we feel we need to be worshipped, adored and loved and the works, regardless what it may be. It's so easy to forget that we are priceless, you know, while we're constantly trying to be treated like a nothing, or that we're treated like we're worthless, hopeless and all those lists are said. But we need to put our ish together and actually take hold and actually grab at the opportunity, thinking yes, we are more than what all these words are saying to us. Sometimes now and again we tend to forget that we're not as special as others may claim or what have you, or sometimes when we're down in the dumps we feel this way ourselves, basically, that we don't know our worth. These people in our lives right now obviously gives us the two options here, that, or even in our lives right now, giving pretty much that they can stay in our lives and change for the better as well, for calling us those titles, worthless, hopeless and that, or they can just get out the door. They know the exit, truth to be told. They can either also have the choice to accept or reject you as a person, even though many times many people may think that, you know, this is not the time or place to do so, but I feel in my being that we need to value ourselves more no matter what. You know, you've got to give them the ultimatum, you know, to love you and adore you and respect you for what you are and what you're worthy of, obviously to shine that potential, even though, yes, I know for a fact, here of where I'm coming from and going, that many people may feel insecure about me because of where I'm heading or about to head in life, regardless what I can see and visualize myself in the future right now, due to my potential and ability to shine upon others and actually basically know where I want to be. It's a sad fact in reality though, regardless of it all, that sometimes, you know, people just throw things at us, but that's the way it is. Even though I call these people haters, haters come for a reason, our time or season, or even just haters come just to try and wreak havoc to the things we have, be it our inner peace, our love of ourselves and inner being. But we need to realise what we see in ourselves is more important to what they see in us, even if they think that, you know, as I said before, with all that list in it. You can have the choice to tell them about, you know, what you're going to tolerate, whatever that something is in your life, regardless basically of what's going on in your life as well. You know, sometimes it's good to try and speak your mind to those people, but then again, who is it to, you know, judge and criticize, even though we should be able to just be ourselves and, you know, be able to do what we feel to be. Sometimes we shouldn't be, you know, compromising ourselves too much to the extent where that they're not able to give. And like, for example, in a relationship, if you're in a relationship about this give and take situation, you know, it's all about giving and taking, communicating and connecting as one, and hopefully being able to trust one another and build all these important foundations that is important in a relationship. Remember, you're not in control of these people that think these thoughts about you being worthless, hopeless and that just because of their insecurities doesn't mean that they should drag it onto you, and that you should be carrying their insecurities along with it. You know, I'm trying to learn right now that I am no doorstep or anything like this. A life that many people can try to drag me down, but this is my time to shine. This is my time to do what I feel is right for me. Even if I don't have many people in my social circle, as I said so many times before, my social circle getting smaller, that many people don't want to come on board and celebrate my successes and my opportunities in life. That's their call. Basically, also, the number one golden rule is treat others you want to be treated also as you value yourself. But how you see yourself will dictate to what you see yourself in the future as well. They're the ones that obviously made that choice regardless of, they are thinking of it all, despite that, like I said so many times before about the haters being so insecure about our lives, regardless what it may be. And that many a times I've noticed that with some haters that they're just waiting for us to fall to the point where we will not stand up again. They'll just keep trying to knock us down, but it's up to us. Do we want to motivate ourselves to just keep picking ourselves up and run to that finish line? Even though it doesn't mean that we should be finishing in the finish line first, some of our journey may take some time though, however, in life, regardless of the twists and turns that comes through in our situation and circumstances, it's up to us how we're going to go about it. Are we going to be better as well as and just show that hate towards those people, or are we going to try and do the opposite and shine and actually love them as well and just trying to forgive them and regardless to what they think and say about us? People learn to treat you to what you are accepting is acceptable in your life, period. You want to be respected more or want to be respected, or whatever the case may be, the choice is yours. Even though respect is a give and take situation, respect is earned, respect is basically, to me, about building ourselves up in a way of how we look in ourselves, basically how we want to be respected and value ourselves more. But the last bit I want to conclude before I finish this is don't let others determine how to define you, obviously, because after all, what you see in yourself defines you from here on in. Based on this choice, it all starts with you, ends with you. So basically, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up for support, basically, and show that you're engaging with me. Comment below with any comments, basically, or just follow me on Twitter, and Facebook on AspieAnswersAll. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Feel free to share my videos and use them as resource tools, as learning aids, or whatever the case may be. Basically, because I feel in my heart right now to what I'm sharing that some of these needs to be addressed and shared right now to others to actually give them something to think about and also maybe something to inspire and encourage, sort of thing. So in all further ado, love what you do what you love, encourage and inspire others, trying to change the world one day at a time if you need to. So thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll see you all again soon.